So here in West SoCal, we have two major counties, San Diego and Los Angeles. They both have one major transit organization with another tagging along. For Los Angeles, it's LA Metro and Metrolink. For San Diego, it's the San Diego Metropolitan Transit System and North County Transit District. However, you've probably noticed I've forgotten one. A whole county and a transit organization. One sandwiched in between the two giants of West SoCal. That being Little Orange County. And their one transit organization, Orange County Transit Authority, more commonly known as OCTA, but I call it by OCTA and I'm not changing what I call it, so stop typing in the comments. OCTA mainly consisted of buses up until recently when they finally started construction on a light rail line going from Santa Ana to Garden Grove. It is only one line, but the fact they're making it is what counts. This is OC Streetcar. Before we start talking about the OC Streetcar, we have to go back to the 1920s. LA was covered in two different streetcar operations, the Pacific Electric, more commonly known as the Red Cars, and the Los Angeles Railway, more commonly known as the Yellow Cars. Obviously, these two operations do not exist anymore because of the car-centric attitude of the 1950s and 60s. But thankfully, the trackage is still here, and many parts of the trackage are used for the LA Metro's light rail services. In the 1990s, Orange County approved a center line project, which would have many light rail lines, with the main one going from Irvine to Fullerton. But due to its high cost, it was canceled in 2005. But the Orange County Transit Authority did not give up, and started looking into light rail once again in the 2010s, with a specific portion of the old trackage from the Pacific Electric being chosen. The plan was simple. The initial route would stretch from the Santa Ana Transit Center in downtown Santa Ana, which is served by various buses, Metrolink's Orange County and Inland Empire lines, and Amtrak Pacific Surfliner services, and would end at the Harbor Transit Center, which is only served by buses. The initial route would have 11 stops in total, and use light rail equipment from Siemens. Construction of the initial line began in 2018 and was scheduled to be finished by 2021. However, in government transit project fashion, not helped by the big whoopsie-daisies in 2020, it has been pushed back all the way to an August 2025 service start. Currently, construction is underway, but it doesn't have nearly as big of a publication as something like Brightline West or California High-Speed Rail, a project that I will be making a video on soon. But now it's time for the second segment of this video, where I will go ahead and actually take a critical look at this service and see if it looks like it will actually be headed somewhere. As the title states, I think the OC Streetcar is a start for bringing rapid rail transit to the major Orange County areas. Obviously, this will not be all, as this current line is tiny. However, I must say this tiny line will serve a purpose. If there is one major killer of transit, it's not enough connections. This is why when people propose these grand plans for major new city connections, it's always good to actually see if you don't have to Uber to get to or from anywhere outside the near vicinity of the station or transit center, because first and last mile transit is very important. And that's exactly what OC Streetcar is, a first/last mile transit for people taking Metrolink or Surfliner to Orange County. Currently, there are ways for you to get to and from the future Harbor Transit Center and the Santa Ana station. However, they are all less efficient than driving. Currently, the fastest option according to Google Maps is taking OC bus routes 83 to 60, but this already takes 35 minutes, and the longest option, being 83 to 43, takes over an hour. In comparison, driving only takes 12 minutes. While OC Streetcar will not be faster than driving, it will only take 10 minutes more at 22 minutes, which is a lot better than the 23 minutes slower the bus takes. However, despite this small route being a good option for first and last mile transit for everyone in Santa Ana, this does nothing for anyone outside of its reach. So, let's look into its expansion. People have realized OC Streetcar's potential, such as Santa Ana Mayor Miguel Pulido, saying that OC Streetcar would become the, quote, hub of a light rail system that could connect the county's core. But let's see how this could actually become a thing. OCTA has ideas on the OC Streetcar expanding to Disneyland, Anaheim's Platinum Triangle, and the John Wayne Airport. All of these lines would most likely utilize new guideways, but also some old trackage from the Pacific Electric Railway. The streetcar is also the second system to look into utilizing the old Santa Ana branch of the Pacific Electric, as LA Metro has a new planned Southwest Gateway line to use the same trackage. However, the two systems are not planned to connect in the near future. The Southern California Association of Governments, SCAG, has looked into the possibility of re-establishing service on the Santa Ana branch, with ridership expected at over 80,000 a day. For comparison, the San Diego Trolley, the light rail service that has the highest ridership as of 2022, has their Blue Line, the line with their highest ridership, at 67,000 riders a day as of 2023. Because I don't know Orange County as well as San Diego, I cannot make too many ideas on where this thing could go in my opinion. However, I do think slowly building up to where the whole Orange County segment of the Surf Line, Laguna Niguel / San Clemente to Fullerton, plus other places east and west, to have some light rail reach should be the end goal for the time being. And maybe I could work this into a certain San Clemente Transit Center that I'm making a video on, but that's neither here nor there, as it is now time for the third segment of this video, what initial operations will look like. We've already discussed the route several times, so we won't dwindle on that. Let's talk about rolling stock and other things. The OC Streetcar's initial service will have 10-minute frequencies and will use a full fleet of Siemens S700 light rail vehicles. They will be painted into this scheme, a baby blue paint with orange, white, and deep blue stripes. And yes, these will be the S700s with the large nose, if you want to call it that, not the ones used by the MTS trolley, for example. They appear to have similar interiors to the S70 models, however, just with a weird mix of S700 to them. The stations of the OC Streetcar appear to have a very cool, clean, and modern look to them. However, I don't really like how they have a very bus stop look to them, and definitely don't like how small they are, as this will not pose well in the future if and when ridership ramps up. But overall, I think when service starts in 2025, things should go rather smoothly, and I hope this is a sign for the future in Orange County. All in all, however, I think OC Streetcar is a great start, and I'm glad that Orange County has good plans for the service to hopefully turn it into a great service for everyone in and visiting Orange County to enjoy. So, without more to say, I was 5008 Creations, you were the viewer, and I'll see you in the future. Goodbye.